All right, so my name is Nicole Ast, and this is Virtual Flow and Go. As I had mentioned before, we're going to start on our backs. So either in a Shavasana corpse pose or Supta Baddha Konasana, where the feet are kissing and the knees are spread out to the sides, whichever is more comfortable for you today. And feel free to go ahead and start your playlist if you're going to be flowing with some music. So we'll go ahead and get there. Coming on down to your back, whichever version you're taking, feeling free to place your hand on your belly or hands at your sides, whichever works for you. You can close your eyes or just let the gaze be soft. Notice the rise and the fall of your chest with your breath. And then start to deepen your breath. So taking a deep inhale in, filling up, noticing the chest expand, the belly rise. And as you exhale, noticing that constriction and the fall of your chest. Keep those deep breaths going. And as you breathe, use them to just scan your body. This week we are talking about shunya, or the void that is to not be filled. And when thinking about this, just being the Westerner that I am, I immediately get a little anxious. What do you mean a void I'm not supposed to fill? It's actually, the idea invites you to create a conscious void that is there that you are not going to fill, and finding contentment and peace in the abundance that is in that void. The place before a beginning and after an end. So we're going to play with that a little bit today throughout our practice. It'll be still definitely vinyasa flow and go, but a little slower than typical, just to play around with the void, the place before a pose and place after. Taking another deep inhale in through the nose, filling up. Opening the mouth and letting it go. If you don't already have your legs straightened, go ahead and extend the legs out long. We're going to start to warm up our core today as we work towards our peak pose Titibhasana. It's a huge pose. We may not get there, but we're going to warm up our body in preparation for it. So extending the legs out long. Go ahead and extend the arms overhead and take a full body stretch if you're waking up in the morning. All right. So starting off with some core, we're going to take an inhale in. As you exhale, start to roll up, sit all the way up. Good. Going back down, slowly rolling all the way down. Arms go overhead. Do 4 more of those. Inhale, rolling up. Good. Exhale, rolling on down. 3 more. You already hate me. You're almost there. Rolling up. Good. Rolling down. 2 more. Inhale, roll on up. Exhale, roll on down. Last one. Really engage your core. You have got this. Push your heels into the floor. Roll up. And then roll on back down. Hands can go back overhead. If your britches got a little twisted like mine, you can adjust those. Go ahead and extend the legs up into the air like you're stepping on the wall. Hands are going to come up like a zombie at shoulder level. Okay, so just doing little toe taps or toe reaches. We're going to inhale, reach up. Maybe you tap the toes. Exhale, come back down. 4 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one we're going to hold. So inhale, come up and hold. You've got this. Really engage the core. 1 more round of breath. Exhale, roll on back down. Good. Go ahead and bend the left knee, plant the foot on the earth. We're gonna do a half happy baby on the right side. So bending the right knee, grabbing the outside of that right foot, and just starting to pull the knee down towards the floor. If your left hip starts to pop up, that's okay. See if you can try to keep it down just a little bit, really starting to get into the hips. Coming back to your breath. Noticing the deep inhale and deep exhale. This is where if you have a strap, you can grab it and wrap it around your right foot. If you don't worry about that part. We're just gonna inhale, extend that right leg up long. If you've got a strap and you're holding on to it, just gently starting to pull the leg towards your torso. If you don't have a strap, just wrapping your hands behind the thigh, and same thing, pulling gently that leg towards the body. Keeping the foot flexed. Taking an inhale and an exhale. Another big breath in. And then exhale, gently starting to drop the leg to the right. So if you have the strap again, still holding on, opening the leg up out to the right. If you don't, just dropping the leg out to the right, letting it hover over the earth. This can be a little bit difficult without the strap, but thinking about pulling the leg still towards your torso. So you're lifting that leg up towards your head, like you're kind of doing jumping jacks with your leg out to the side. Really starting to engage the hamstrings, the back of the muscles, pulling that up. Another round of breath. On your inhale, that right leg is going to come up high. Straighten out your left leg. And as you exhale, drop the right leg over to the left. So just a little bit of a twist here. Got the twist going. Start to bring awareness again to that right leg, trying to maybe lift the toes up towards the face. So you should still be getting a little bit of a stretch in the back of the leg. Another round of breath. Next, inhale, that right leg goes up high. As you exhale, bend the right knee and plant the foot down. So we'll go to the other side. Lifting the left leg up, finding half happy baby on the left side. So grabbing the outside of the left foot and starting to pull that knee down into the armpit. Breath in and a full breath out. Okay. Grabbing your strap if you have it. On your next inhale, extending that left leg out long. You're using the strap to pull the leg closer towards the body or the hands interlaced behind the thigh. Start to think about kicking through that heel. That can intensify the stretch if perhaps you're not feeling anything. Big breath in and a full breath out. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, drop the left leg out to the left. So opening that hip up. If you have the strap, using that to pull the leg towards your body. If not, just engaging and trying to get that pull in. Good. On your next inhale, that left leg lifts to the sky, straightening your right leg. And as you exhale, dropping the left leg over to the right. Again, finding that little twist and still engaging the leg or using the strap to pull it towards your body. I'm definitely feeling it in the outside of my left hip. You might be feeling it in your hamstrings or maybe not at all yet. Next inhale, the left leg comes up high. As you exhale, just remove your strap and find a little ball. So pulling your knees into your chest, you can rock a little from side to side. And then we're just gently going to start to rock up and back on our spine 3 times. Once you come up after the third, sitting up straight, go ahead and extend the legs out wide. You can move any of the meat away from your sit bones if you need. Feet are flexed. We're going to inhale, sweep the hands up. As you exhale, start to fold forward, reaching forward. Hands can come down to the earth. This is still very early in our practice, so you may not get as deep as you typically do. Give yourself some grace there. Your body is still warming up. So taking a moment in this pose, finding a deep inhale and a full exhale. Then on your next inhale, gently just walking your hands back up so you're sitting up straight. And you can either roll over a hip or over your knees, finding child's pose. So the knees will be spread out wide, big toes kissing behind you, dropping the hips back towards the heels, extending the arms out long, dropping the chest down. Coming back to your deep breath here that you had at the beginning of the class. Maybe notice if there's any differences in this pose from the one you were in when you started. There may not be, it's just something to notice. If at any point throughout the practice today, you need to take a moment for yourself or just it's not going for you, you are more than welcome to come back to this pose, even if it is going for you. Child's pose is a great way to reconnect. On our next inhale, gently pushing yourself up to a tabletop. The hands will be directly under the shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to inhale, sweep the left hand up to the sky. And as you exhale, it comes down, crosses under the body, left shoulder and left ear coming to the mat for threaded needle. Option to leave your right hand where it is, or maybe walk it up above your head, or if you really want to get into it, lifting it up and twisting it behind your back. Whatever is working for you. If you have the bind, bringing the right hand back under the shoulder. We're going to inhale, gently push yourself up, sweep that left hand up to the sky. As you exhale, the left hand comes back down. Inhaling, sweeping the right hand up. Exhaling, it comes under the body. Right shoulder, right ear coming to the mat, threaded needle on the other side. Same options for the left hand. You can stay where it is, go up overhead, or come up and wrap behind you. Bringing that right hand back, or left hand back under the shoulder if it's not there. On an inhale, gently push yourself up, sweep that right hand up to the sky. As you exhale, it comes back down. Okay, so our peak pose is an arm balance, which, that's just an aspect of it. So we're gonna start to warm up for that, or just play with what that would look like. So we're going to kind of do like a chaturanga prep, if you will. Take an inhale in, and as you exhale, bend your elbows backwards, coming into a 90-degree bend. Keep the elbows next to your ribs. And then push back. Big inhale in. Exhale, chaturanga, arms come down. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, push back up. Last one. Exhale, come down. Inhale, push back up. Nice. Tuck the toes on your inhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feel free to pedal the heels or bend the knees deeply and reach the tailbone up into the sky. Getting any of the movements out that you need before finding some stillness. Once you're still, taking a deep breath in and a full breath out. We're gonna inhale, push yourself forward, finding plank. Exhale to stay. One more big inhale. As you exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. Hands are flat, palms are on the earth, finding Sphinx pose. So pushing into your toes and into your pelvis, isometrically pulling the arms back. So just kind of energetically pulling those arms back to open the chest forward. If you're feeling any pinching in your lower back, try to just like a micro tuck with the tailbone. You want to get as long as possible. Another big inhale in. As you exhale, coming back down, hands go under shoulders, tuck the toes, either going through a tabletop or plank. Take an inhale, push yourself up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, full breath out. On your next inhale, travel up to the top of your mat, making your way into a forward fold. We're gonna inhale, hands to shins, rise halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep the hands up overhead, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhaling in halfway, lift up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. You're gonna step your left foot back really far, drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, hands come up, Anjaneyasana. So for this first one, thinking about your hips, notice that they're parallel. So even, just like you would be standing. Big breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes back, left hand forward, find an awkward twist. So you're looking to the right. Full round of breath here, thinking about the thighs pulling in towards each other. Next inhale, the right hand goes down to the left leg, left hand goes up. So you're kind of exalting this awkward twist. Big breath in. As you exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, right hand goes up, low twist. Another big inhale. As you exhale, framing that right foot, we're gonna inhale, start to shift our weight back towards our left heel. Right toes come up, half Hanuman, Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Pulling that right leg back into the right hip, so you get a stretch in the back of the leg. On your next inhale, start to walk the hands forward, frame that right foot, plant the hands, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. On an inhale, step the right foot back to meet the left, plank. As you exhale, coming all the way down towards the earth. Inhaling up, baby cobra, pull the elbows together. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, the left leg goes up and back. As you exhale, it plants between the hands, or it takes little baby steps to get there. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, hands come up, Anjaneyasana on the other side. Full round of breath. Take another inhale. As you exhale, that left hand goes back, right hand forward, awkward twist, so you're looking over the left. Round of breath here. On your next exhale, that left hand drops down to the right leg. Right hand goes up to the sky for an exalted twist. Good. Big breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, left hand up, low twist. Another big inhale. As you exhale, that left hand comes down to frame the foot. Start to shift your weight back, straightening the left leg. Left toes come up, half Hanuman. So your hips are finding that parallel sense that they had before, pulling that left leg back. Big breath in. As you exhale, maybe folding a little more over the leg. Inhaling, walking the hands forward to frame the foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Look up, reach up. Exhale, fold right back over. This time we're going to widen our feet about as wide as the mat. Put a big bend in your right knee. Keep your right hand on the earth. Take an inhale, sweep the left hand up. Big twist here. Good. Big inhale in. As you exhale, the left hand comes down. Big bend in the left knee. Inhale, right hand goes up. Little twist. Another big inhale. As you exhale, the hands come back down towards the earth. Go ahead and heel toe the feet together so that you can step that left foot back really far, dropping the knee, finding Anjaneyasana again. So inhaling, the arms and the torso come up. Exhale to stay. This time we're gonna flow a little bit. So take a big inhale, reach up. As you exhale, drop the hips forward, cactus the arms by bending the elbows. Inhale, straighten everything back up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, drop forward. Inhale, everything lifts up. Exhale, drop. This time we're gonna inhale, everything comes up. Exhale, awkward twist. Left hand forward, right back. Big breath in. As you exhale, that right hand comes down, left hand goes up. Round of breath here. Find your next inhale. And as you exhale, that left hand goes down, right hand goes up. Breath in. And on your exhale, the right hand comes down. Inhaling, shifting the weight back, straightening that right leg, half Hanuman. Staying for a breath. Inhale, the weight shifts forward, framing your foot. Tuck your toes, lift your left knee. Step the right foot back to meet the left, plank. Big breath in. As you exhale, either all the way down to the floor or chaturanga. Inhaling your version of up. Exhaling, finding downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up and back. Exhale, it finds its way between the hands. Drop the right knee. Inhale, hands come up, Anjaneyasana. One round of breath here. And then finding our flow, we're gonna inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, drop the hips. Inhaling, reach up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, awkward twist to the left. Beautiful, good. Big breath in. As you exhale, drop the left hand down, right hand up. Good. Big breath, reach back. As you exhale, the right hand comes down, left hand up, take the twist. Good. Big breath in. As you exhale, frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. On an inhale, step the right foot up to meet the left. Exhale, fold. We're gonna inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Big bend in the knees, drop the hips low. Hands come up, Utkatasana, chair pose. So thinking about your feet, think about pulling the mat apart with your feet and notice how it turns all the good stuff on in the back of your legs. One more round of breath here. Another big inhale. And as you exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, Uttanasana, good. Inhaling, halfway lift, flat back, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. So we're gonna go ahead and start to build our flow. Take an inhale in, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. So hips are high, head is low. Deep breath in, and a full breath out. Okay, inhale, sweep the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. It's coming across under the body, little tap. Inhale, right leg up and back. As you exhale, look at your right hand and step your right foot outside of your right hand for lizard. Might take some finagling to get your foot up there. That's okay. You can stay up and still if you'd like. You can start to rock forward and back on that left foot, just kind of waking up the ankle. If you'd really like to get into it, you can drop down to your knee and maybe come down to your arms. Still kind of early, but so it depends on where your hips are at this morning. Big breath in and a full breath out. Probably one of my least favorite poses, so definitely a good one to find that void that you shouldn't fill. So just finding comfort in some stillness, however that is for you. If your knee is dropped, go ahead and lift it up. We're gonna heel toe that right foot in between our hands and square our hips. On an inhale, lifting the torso, lifting the arms, crescent lunge. Good. Big breath in, full breath out. Take another inhale. As you exhale, right hand goes back, left hand forward. Find that awkward twist. Another big inhale. As you exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Find your prayer twist here. So hands come together, thumbs are pushing into or near that heart area. So trying to get your heart close to your thumbs. Another round of breath. As you exhale, releasing the twist, framing your right foot. If you have your block, you can go ahead and grab it. If not, that's okay. Put the weight in the right foot and start to step the left foot forward just about 2 or 3 feet. So setting up for pyramid, if you have your block, using it to lift your spine up about halfway. Start to straighten that right leg. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, folding over the right leg. If your hamstrings are still not ready for it, you can put a bend in the right knee. Just find what works for you. Giving this another round of breath. Starting to shift the weight into that right foot again, finding a little bend in the right knee. We're gonna start to stand up on the right leg. Lift the left leg up in front of you, finding pillar. Good. So the hands can come around the knee to lift it a little bit. Once you have your balance, go ahead and start to reach for the big toe with your peace fingers. From there, start to straighten the right leg or left leg. If your leg's not fully straight, that's okay. Do what you can and then start to open the leg up out to the left. So like we were when we were laying down, but a little bit more intense. Pushing through that left heel. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, use your leg to pull it back into center. Letting go of the toes, bend the left knee, start to step back, all the way back for warrior 2. Beautiful, good. So checking your alignment. Heel of the right foot in line with the arch of the left. Big bend in that right knee. Gaze is strong over the right hand. Big breath in. Full breath out. Another round of breath here. Okay, on your next inhale, straighten the right leg, right hand goes up, left hand down, sky archer. Use this to reach back with your right hand, get some length in your right side body. Good. Next inhale, starting to bend that right knee again. Right arm comes down to the right leg, left arm up and overhead, extended side angle. So you can stay like this, or you can start to twist the left arm behind your back. Maybe the hand finds your hip crease. Maybe if you're really open already, you can start to find the bind under that right leg. It's wherever you're at. Either way, trying to keep an opening in your chest, meaning your chest isn't down at the floor, it's out towards the side. If you have the bind, bringing the hand back up overhead. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, starting to sit down towards the right, you're gonna have to adjust your right toes at a 45-degree angle a little bit, dropping the hips down towards the right heel for Skandasana. So the left leg is straight, toes are pointed up towards the sky. Big breath in, beautiful. Full breath out. On your next inhale, gently shifting towards the left, dropping the hips down towards that left heel, right toes go up. Nice. Finding a round of breath here. We're gonna inhale, come up, lift the hips, bring the hands to the hips, flat back, wide leg forward fold, take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, fold, dropping the head towards the earth. Start to walk the hands under the body here. If your balance isn't having that today, that's okay. You can keep your hands near your feet or find your peace fingers to your big toes and maybe use that to pull your head down a little bit. Next inhale, come up halfway. As you exhale, start to walk your hands towards the front of the mat, framing your right foot. We're gonna inhale, kick the left leg up high, standing splits. Big breath in, full breath out. Use your quad to try to lift your heel a little bit higher. One more round of breath. Okay, inhale, kick the foot up. Exhale, little bend in the right knee, left knee comes behind it, curtsy tap. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, curtsy tap. Last one, inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, curtsy. Use your hands. You can scoot that left hand out a little bit beside you and just sit on down. So once you sit down, you're gonna kick your left leg out long in front of you. We're gonna lift the right leg and do a little bit of like cradling the baby. You can put your right foot on the inside of the left elbow and cradle it that way. Or if that's like way too intense, just grab your right foot with your left hand, right knee with your right hand. Try to keep your spine straight. And you're gonna rock it back and forth. So we're getting into that right hip. Trying to pull the leg towards the torso, but keep the torso or the back straight. Another round of hip, another round of hip or breath, a little bit of both. And then we're just gently going to release that right foot down towards the earth, making our way to Malasana. So it's probably not gonna look fancy. You're just gonna stand on up, toes are wide, hips are low towards the heels, hands come to heart center, using your elbows to push into the knees. Beautiful, good. Another round of breath here. So setting up for crow, your arms are very similar in Tadasana as they are in crow. So you're going to plant your hands down onto the earth and just start to play with crow. So if you have it already, bringing the knees to the back of the triceps, as high up into the armpits as you can, tipping forward and lifting the feet. Eventually bringing the feet back down. Next, inhale, straightening the legs, coming into a forward fold. Good. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, other side. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. One round of breath. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, it goes up and back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, it goes up and back. Exhale, left foot finds the outside of the left hand, finding lizard. So taking whichever variation that you took on the first side, maybe that rock. If your knee is dropped, go ahead and lift it. We're gonna heel toe that left foot in between the hands, square the hips. Inhale, everything comes up, crescent lunge. Big breath in, full breath out. Another inhale, reach up. As you exhale, awkward twist to the left. Good. Big inhale. As you exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, hands come to prayer, finding your prayer twist. Beautiful, good. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, untwist, frame the left foot, grab your block if you need it, stepping that right foot up about 2 or 3 feet, straightening the spine, straightening the left leg. On your exhale, folding forward, pyramid. Good. Next inhale, slight bend in that left knee, starting to put the weight into your left foot. We're gonna start to stand up on the left leg. Knee lifts up for a pillar. Hands can wrap around the knee, pulling the leg into the body. And then bringing the right peace fingers to the right big toe, extending the leg out long, and then opening the leg out to the side. Big breath in, full breath out. Use your leg more than your arm. Pull the leg back in. Let go of the big toe, bend the right knee, Stepping that right foot back, finding warrior two. Big bend in the left knee. Making sure you can see the left knee or left toe on the left leg. One more round of breath. Inhaling, straightening the left leg, left hand goes up to the sky, right arm down, sky archer. Reach back. Big inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee, left arm comes down to the left leg, right arm up and overhead, extended side angle. Taking the bind if you'd like, or starting to just open your chest up towards the sky. Another big inhale in. As you exhale, dropping the hips down towards that left heel, right toes go up, Skandasana on the left side. Next inhale, shifting back towards the back of your mat, hips go to the right heel, left toes go up. Inhaling, lifting everything up, setting up for a wide leg forward fold. Hands can come to the hips, take an inhale. As you exhale, folding forward. Again, either walking the hands under the body or peace fingers to those big toes. You're just trying to drop your head down though. Good. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Exhaling, walking the hands towards the front of the mat, framing the left foot. Inhale, kick the right leg up and back, standing splits. Big breath in, full breath out. Another big inhale, reach that right heel up. As you exhale, curtsy tap. So a little squat, right knee behind left. Inhale, the right leg goes up. Exhale, curtsy squat. Last one, inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, curtsy. That right hand can come out by your hip on the floor and just set on down. Right leg is out long this time. Grabbing that left foot, either it comes to the elbow, inside of the elbow, or to your hand, and just start to rock it back and forth. Getting into that hip. Good. All right. Go ahead and release that left foot down. Again, it's not going to be pretty. Just standing on up, finding your malasana. Hips go low. Elbows to the inside of the knees. Trying to lift your chest up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, setting up for crow. So planting the hands, finding that bend in the elbows like we did earlier with our prep, starting to lean forward. Maybe you lift your feet, maybe you don't. Good. Another round of breath here. Coming back down if your feet are lifted. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. We're gonna inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Look up, reach up, big stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, so we're gonna go through that one more time, a little bit faster. Almost one breath, one movement. So take an inhale and look up, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog. Big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot outside of the right hand for lizard. Big breath in, full breath out. Heel toeing that right foot between the hands. We're gonna inhale, hands come up. Exhale, stay, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, awkward twist to the right. Big breath in. As you exhale, right or left elbow to the right knee, prayer twist. Round of breath here. Take an inhale, untwist. As you exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, step the left foot up about 2-3 feet. Straighten the spine, straighten the right leg. On your exhale, pyramid pose. Big breath in, full breath out. Weight goes into that right foot. Inhale, start to stand up on the right leg, pillar pose. Good. Peace fingers on the left hand, coming to the left big toe, extend the leg out long. Inhale, open the leg up. Exhale, use the leg, close the leg. Let go of the big toe. Start to step that left foot all the way back, finding your warrior two. Beautiful, good. Big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, straighten the right leg, right arm goes up, sky archer. Good, inhale, reach back. Exhale, find extended side angle. Big breath in, big breath out. Another big inhale. As you exhale, dropping the hips towards that right heel, Skandasana. Good. Inhale, shifting to the back of your mat. Right toes go high. Next inhale lifts you up, hands to hips, flat back. On your exhale, forward fold. Walking the hands under the body. We're gonna inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, walk your hands towards the front of the mat, frame that right foot. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, standing splits. Another big inhale. As you exhale, curtsy tap, left knee behind right. Inhale, the leg lifts. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, the leg lifts. Exhale, curtsy. This time that left hand comes to the outside of your left hip. Sit on down. Go ahead and extend the left leg out long. Just one full breath of opening that right leg to the right and to the left in your little baby cradle thing. Go ahead and release the leg, setting the right foot down. Left foot comes under the left knee, finding Malasana. Big breath in, full breath out. Hands come down, finding crow. Good. Full round of breath here. Go ahead and bring the feet back down if they're lifted. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. This time we're gonna inhale, come all the way up. Look up, reach up. Exhale, fold right back over. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog. Exhale to stay. One round of breath. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, it lifts. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, lizard on the left side. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Heel toeing that left foot in the middle of the hands, square the hips. Inhale. Exhale, stay, crescent lunge. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, awkward twist. Big breath in. Exhale, right elbow to the left knee. Hands come to prayer, prayer twist. Good. Full round of breath. Inhale, untwisting. Exhale, frame the left foot. Inhale, step the right foot up. Straighten the spine. Exhale, pyramid. Good. One round of breath. Put bend in the left knee, weight in the left foot. Inhale, stand up on the left leg, pillar on the right. Exhale, stay. Peace fingers coming to the big toe, extending the right leg out long. Extend it out to the side. Big breath in. As you exhale, closing the leg, let go of the big toe. Step the right foot back really far. Find your crest or your warrior two. Ooh. Big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, straighten the left leg, left arm goes up, sky archer. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle on the left side. Full round of breath. Good, another big inhale. As you exhale, drop the hips towards that left heel, Skandasana. Inhaling, shifting your weight to the back of the mat. Left toes go high. Hips low towards the right heel. Good. Inhaling, straightening the right leg. Hands comes to hips. Straighten the spine. Big breath in. As you exhale, wide leg forward fold. Good. Full round of breath. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Exhaling, walking the hands towards the front of the mat, framing the left foot. Kick off of the right leg, standing splits. Full breath in, full breath out. We're gonna inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, curtsy. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, curtsy. Right hand goes by the right hip on the floor. Sit on down. Bringing that left foot to the inside of the right arm. Taking your little cradle the baby. On your next exhale, dropping that left foot down, setting up for Malasana. Hips go low, hands at heart center. Full round of breath. Planting the hands on the mat, setting up for crow. Tilting forward, maybe the feet come up, maybe they don't. Setting the feet back down, inhaling, straightening the legs. Exhale, fold. Good. This time, go ahead and inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, just step back to your downward facing dog. We're gonna set up for pigeon on the right side. So inhale, that right leg goes up and back. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Drop the leg down in front of you. Heel toe that left foot back. We're not gonna be here for very long today. So focus more on trying to have parallel hips here if you're kind of cattywampus and you're leaning towards the right or to the left. See if you can find some neutrality. Staying up in the center. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Another round of breath here. Okay. Planting the hands, we're gonna tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. You can either go through tabletop or just push into the hands, lift that right leg up and back. Everyone finding three-leg dog. Big breath in, full breath out. Dropping the right foot down. Inhale, the left leg goes up and back. Exhale, finding pigeon on the left side. So walking that right leg back. Good. Staying up, because again, we're not gonna stay here for very long. Trying to find the neutral hips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Okay. Pressing into the hands on the mat. We're gonna tuck the right toes, lift the knee, either going through tabletop or pushing into the hands, coming all the way back, three-leg down dog, left leg lifts. Full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, stepping that left foot down. Go ahead and drop your knees, coming down for a child's pose, just for a moment. Finding your breath. Letting it slow. Finding a moment of pause after that pose and before the next. Okay. Gently pushing yourself back up. You can stay in hero's pose for a moment if you'd like to watch me demo our peak pose today. As I had mentioned before, Titibhasana is a very, very big pose. It's an arm balance, there's core, and your hips are open, but you're also pulling everything to the midline. So to be completely frank, I am not going to be able to fully get into it. If you're not able to fully get into it, it's okay. It's a journey, right? So just seeing where you're at for the day. If you have blocks at home, or with you where you're practicing, I find that blocks are very helpful for this, just for my wrists. If not, it's okay. Just, you're gonna use the floor. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna find a wide leg forward fold like we've done today. The blocks can come kind of to the middle back portion of your feet if you were lining them up with your feet, okay? So you wanna get really wide because you gotta get your head down low. Hands are gonna come to the blocks or to the floor if you don't have blocks. And just like we did in crow and in that chaturanga prep, you wanna bend your elbows so that you've got that nice little 90-degree shelf, okay? So maybe you just find that for right now. Once you find that shelf, you're gonna start to get your thighs to rest on your elbows, right? Eventually heel toeing the feet forward so that you're like putting on a backpack. So the higher up your legs are going on your arms. Maybe this is where you're at today. Maybe this is your pose. Maybe you keep lifting those feet forward and find a hover. Maybe you don't. Maybe you straighten your legs all the way out. That's not going to be the case for me today. I have some hip stuff, but feel free to play around, right? So again, maybe it's just that forward fold today and getting your hands to the floor to where you can start to bend the elbows. That's beautiful. That's deep. Maybe you've got the bend and you're starting to bring your feet back in to put your backpack on. Maybe from there, you start to extend. And if you fall, you fall. Such is life. So I'll give you a couple of more breaths to play with that. Beautiful, good. Thinking about engaging your core as you start to lift your feet, just like you do in crow. Beautiful. So good. Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome. On your next exhale, gently coming back down, removing any props if you have them. We're all going to come into a forward fold. So just making your way there. You're going to take your hands and put them under your feet so that you can start to use your little toes to massage the wrists, okay? So I bend my knees when I do this and just kind of rock up and back with your feet, your one foot and then the next. Doing that for another breath. Go ahead and remove the hands. Take an inhale. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold. And just go ahead and sit on down. Going to extend the legs out long, moving any of the skin, good stuff you got under your sit bones. Straight spine. You're gonna inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Hands can come to the shins, the ankles, the feet, doesn't matter. Finding another couple round of breaths here. Next inhale, gently walk the hands up the legs. And as you exhale, just make your way all the way down to your back. I'm gonna find just 2 rounds of bridge. So bending the knees so that the knees are directly up to the sky. Feet are planted as close to your sit bones as you can get them. Hands on the floor. On your inhale, push into your feet, lift your hips. Knees will track forward. Bring the chest towards the chin, but try to keep the chin away from the chest. Another breath in. And as you exhale, come on down. Take a moment to reset. Last one. Inhale, push into your feet, lift the hips. Exhale to stay. Keep on lifting. Another breath in. And as you exhale, come all the way down. Take an inhale, big full body stretch. As you exhale, knees into the chest, give yourself a little hug. Feel free to take any other poses you might need to round out your practice. Maybe a happy baby or a twist from side to side. We've done a lot of twisting, so whatever you feel you need. And we'll go ahead and gently make your way to Shavasana, final resting pose. The left leg will go out long, the right leg out long, shoulders under the body. Maybe just gently turn your head from side to side before you come into stillness. Letting go of your breath. Just let the thoughts come in and out of your mind as they will. That's normal, it's gonna happen because you're alive. The goal I have for you today is see if you can find the moments in between the thoughts, that void that is full of abundance, possibility, beginning and the end. Slowly bringing some awareness back to your body. Maybe small movements, wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and the ankles. Gently waking the body up. Eventually just rolling over your favorite side. Finding your way to a comfortable seat. Once there, you can keep your eyes closed or just the gaze low and soft at the floor. Bring the hands together in prayer at heart center, the thumbs gently pressing into the heart. I like to end each practice with a single breath as a community. So on your next exhale, just release all of the air. Take a deep inhale in, fill up. Open your mouth, let it go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and allowing me to share my practice with you. Lifting the thumbs to the third eye, bowing forward. Namaste.